Hello everyone. This is our set of the day. I hope कि आप सबने ये solve किया है. And if you have not solved this one, I would recommend that please pause this video and first of all solve this set yourself. Let us now discuss this. Now it says there are 4 families: Sharma, Trivedi, Arora and Singh. They went for shopping together and each family purchased at least one item. Out of the 3 items, AC, washing machine and fridge. Their costs are given but in no particular order. And no family purchased more than one item of any type. Also, it is written that one family did not purchase AC, one did not purchase washing machine, 2 families did not purchase fridge. Sharma spent the most and Arora family spent the least, and no 2 families spent the same amount. So these are the conditions with us, and they bought washing machine, fridge, and AC. And it is also written that no family purchased more than one item of any type. And there is one family which did not purchase AC, one did not purchase washing machine, and the 2 families did not purchase fridge. So with this point, let us first of all try to make the combinations. Let's say family F1, F2, these are the families. AC, washing machine and fridge. Now it's written that 2 families did not purchase the fridge. So I have just given the names F1, F2, F3, F4, etc. to the families. I'm not saying that which family is the Singh family, which family is the Arora family or Trivedi family, etc. Right? That will be the different case. But still now, up to this point, I'm just considering the various possibilities. So 2 families did not purchase the fridge. Let's say those 2 families are F1 and F2. They might be F3, F4 or F1, F3, but I'm taking one case, right? So let's say F1, F2, they are the 2 families who did not purchase fridge. One family did not purchase AC. Let's say that family is F3, and one family did not purchase washing machine. And let's say that family is F4. Now, if this is the case where 2 families who did not purchase fridge, they are different. The 2 families who did not purchase AC or washing machine, they are the different from the ones which did not purchase the fridge. If all the 4 families are distinct families, then in this case you can see that family F1 must have purchased AC and washing machine, and F2 must have purchased AC and washing machine. So whatever the cost of AC and washing machine is, it simply means that these 2 families are going to spend the same amount during the shopping, which is not the case, right? No family purchased, no family spent the same amount as per the condition number 3. In this case, what is happening is family F1 and F2, they are the ones who are doing the shopping for the same amount, right? Now, let us consider another case. Let us say that family F1 did not purchase the fridge and family F3 did not purchase the fridge. Now, if this is the case, if family F1 did not purchase the fridge, family F3 did not purchase the fridge, if this is the case, then let's say F2 did not purchase AC and F4 did not purchase washing machine. Now in this case again, these 2 families F1 and F3 will be the families who are purchasing the same equipments, AC as well as washing machine. So they will be having they will be spending the same amount of money on these 2 items. Again, the condition number 3 is violated. So it simply means that it cannot happen that all the 4 families, they are not purchasing something. This cannot happen, right? That all the 4 families are not purchasing one of the items. That cannot happen. So it simply means that one of the families which is not purchasing fridge must have not purchased AC or washing machine also. One of the families which did not purchase fridge must have not purchased either AC or washing machine also. That is the case, right? That is the only possibility. Otherwise, if you take that every family is purchasing every family is avoiding one of the items, then in that case 2 families will be there who are purchasing for the same amount of money. So what are the cases now? So first case will be, let's say family F1 and F2, they are not purchasing fridge. Let's say these are the two families who are not purchasing fridge. Again, I have not given the names to the families, right? So these two families are those which did not purchase fridge. And I also know that one among these two families will be the family which will either will not purchase AC or will not purchase washing machine. So let's say family 1 did not purchase washing machine, right? So let's say AC is not purchased by F3. It can be F4 also, but since I have not given the names to the families, so the case will be the same. If you, instead of F3, if you take F4 is a family which did not purchase AC, then I can say that the values which were there for F4 will be the values for the F3, right? That won't, you can say that make any difference. So let's say F3 is a family which did not purchase fridge, right? So in this case, F1 will be purchasing only AC, F2 will be purchasing AC and washing machine, F3 will be the family purchasing washing machine and fridge, and F4 is the family who's purchasing all three items. That means, and that's going to happen. Since all the families cannot simply avoid one single item, right? All the families cannot avoid one AC or one fridge or washing machine. That means there will be a family which will be purchasing all the three items. And in this case, that family is F4, right? That can be F3 also. That is that is a different case, but that one you can see that make any difference, right? Since I have not given the names to the families. Okay, now in this case, what I have taken is, I have taken that the family which did not purchase fridge also did not purchase the washing machine. Okay, but there can be the case, let's say, again, I'm writing here AC, washing machine and fridge. Let's say this family did not purchase fridge, right? And this family, the family number 1, it did not purchase AC as well, right? And F3 did not purchase AC in this case, sorry, washing machine in this case, right? Because one family who did not purchase fridge must have not purchased AC or washing machine. If F1 is that family, F1 did not purchase washing machine in the first case, and F1 is not purchasing AC in the second case. Okay, and F4 is a family which is purchasing all three items. So that means you will get that F1 is a family which is purchasing washing machine. F2 is a family who's purchasing AC and washing machine. F3 is a family who's purchasing AC and fridge, and F4 is a family who's purchasing all the three items, right? So these are the two cases available with us. Okay, now let's see which family is F1, which family is F2, etc. So we know that among the given families, Sharma family spend the most and Arora family spend the least amount. That means the family which is purchasing all the three items must be the Sharma family. So F4 must be Sharma family, right? So F4 is the Sharma family who is purchasing all the three items. This is the first case. And Arora family spend the least. So that means the family F1 must be Arora, since this is the only family which is spending just, which is, we can say that purchasing only one item, right? So In the first case, this Sharma or this Arora family is purchasing AC. And next, F3 is, I do not know whether this is the Singh family or Trivedi family. I do not know about that. So let us keep it that way only. Right. And let's say this F2 is the last family. Right. This is the Arora family. This is the Sharma family, which spent the most. The same is here. Sharma families purchased all the three items. Arora, in this case, Arora family spent purchased only washing machine. And F3 is again the same case. But in this case, it is this is the family F3. This is tick, cross, and yes. And for last family, this is the case. Right. So these are the possible cases with us. Now let us do the questions. But before that, one more thing is there. Since we are getting two cases, we can see that in the first case, we know that the prices are 35,000, 15,000, and 20,000. This is my case one, and this is case two. Now, in the case one, I can say that the price of AC cannot be 35,000. Right? In this case, price of AC cannot be 35,000. Why? Because if price of AC is 35,000, then this Arora family must have spent 35,000, right? And the remaining items have the price 15,000 and 20,000. Their sum is also 35,000, and that means the expenditure of family 3 on washing machine and fridge will be, since AC is of 35,000, if I take AC to be 35,000, that means washing machine and fridge will have the prices of 15,000 and 20,000 in any order, but their total will be 35,000. That in that case, these two families will be the ones who are spending the same amount of money. That means in this case, AC cannot be of 35,000. Similarly, for the second case, since Arora family is buying only washing machine, so that means in this case, the price of washing machine cannot be 35,000, because if it is 35,000, then again with the same reasoning, family 3 is purchasing AC and fridge, whose cost will be 15 and 20,000 in any order, and their sum will be again 35,000. So in that case also, Arora family and the family number 3, they will be having the they will be spending the same amount of money on the articles, right? So that cannot be the case. So that means in the first case, AC cannot be of 35,000. In the second case, washing machine cannot be of 35,000, right? These are the two cases possible. Let us now move on to the questions. So first question says, if the cost of fridge is not 35,000, then one family definitely spent. No, fridge does not have cost 35,000. No, let's take the first case. Fridge does not cost 35,000. In this case, you can see that since Sharma's purchased all the three items, so Sharma's must have, I'm just taking the case number 1, this case, right? So Sharma's in this case must have spent all the three values, which were 15,000, 20,000, and 35,000. That means Sharma's must have spent 70,000 in this case. And fridge is not of 35,000, right? Now, Arora family is spending on AC. AC does not cost 35,000. That means the cost of AC is either 15,000 or 20,000. So let's say cost of AC in this case is 15,000. Let's say cost of AC is 15,000, right? And since fridge does not cost 35,000. So fridge will be of 20,000. And in this case, washing machine will be of 35,000. Right. So that means Rodas must have spent 15,000. Family 3, they bought washing machine and fridge. They must have spent 35 and 20, 55,000. And the family 4, they spent, they bought AC and washing machine, and AC cost 15,000, washing machine cost 35,000. So they must have spent 50,000. Right. So this was the case. This is the case for all the 4 families, not for Sharmas only. This is the case for all the 4 families. This is for Sharmas, this is for Aroras, this is for family 3 and family 4. Now, this was the case when I took the price of AC to be 15,000. AC was not of 35,000. That means AC might be of 15 or 20,000. So this was the case when the cost of AC was 15,000. There might be second case where cost of AC is 20,000. Right? AC cannot be of 30,000. It can be of 20,000. So if AC is 20,000, fridge is not of 35,000. That means fridge has a cost of 15,000 and washing machine has a cost of 35,000. In this case, Sharma's spent all the 3 monies, so 70,000. Aroras must have spent only 20,000. Family 3, they spent 35 and 15, 50,000. And the family 4, they spent 20 and 35, 55,000. So these are the two cases possible. Now, if you consider the second case, if you solve the second case in the same way, again you will get these 4 values. These 2 cases, you will get these 2 cases, and you will again get these 4 values for Sharmas and Aroras and the family 3 and family 4. You are going to get the same values, right? So the first question says one family definitely spent. First option is 20,000. That is not in the options. Second option is 15,000. Although 15,000 is the amount spent by Aroras in the first case, but no family has spent the same amount of 15,000 in the second case. That means this could be the amount in the first case, but this is not the amount for the second case. And question says definitely. So this is again not possible. Third one is 50,000. Now 50,000 is there. In the first case, family F4 will be spending 50,000. In the second case, family F3 will be the one spending 50,000. So this is my answer. So this was the first question. In this case, washing machine was not of 30,000. Second says, what is the maximum possible difference between the amount spent by Trivedi and Singh family? Now, obviously, Trivedi and Singh families are those families which are family 3 and 4 in any order, in both the cases, right? Now, in the first case, these 2 families spent same amount on washing machine. They spent same amount on washing machine. Okay. They have spent the same amount. So that means the only difference between their purchase will be the difference of the amount of fridge and AC. That means in this case, the difference will be between fridge and AC. Now fridge is, now in this case, AC is not of 35,000. Since question is asking for the maximum possible difference. So for maximum possible difference, what I'm doing is I'm taking the cost of fridge to be 35,000. That is possible in this case. And cost of AC as 15,000. So difference will be of 20,000. Right? The same goes in the second case. In the second case, they have bought AC. Both the families have bought AC. That means they have spent the same amount on AC. So the only difference is between the price of fridge and washing machine. Fridge and washing machine in this case. And since washing machine cannot be of 35,000, so I can take the price of fridge to be 35,000 minus, since difference required is maximum, so I'm just taking the price of washing machine 15,000. Again, in this case, the answer is 20,000. So answer to the second question is 20,000. Next it says, if Rhoda family spent 15,000, that means in the first case, the cost of AC is 15,000. And in the second case, the cost of washing machine is 15,000. And Singh family spent the second highest amount, then the amount that Singh family has spent is. So obviously, the highest amount spent is 70,000 spent by all three families, spent by the Sharma family who purchased all the three items. This is the highest amount spent, right? The second highest amount will be obviously 35 plus 20, right? 35,000 plus 20,000, which will be 55,000. This could be the second highest. Now let's see whether it is possible or not. That has to be seen. In the first case, if Arora's bought AC for 15,000, that means family 3 in this case could be the family who is buying washing machine and fridge. And since the cost of AC is 15,000, that means the cost of washing machine in this case will be 20,000. Cost of fridge can be 35,000 or vice versa. Cost of washing machine can be 35,000 or cost of fridge can be 20,000, right? So that means this is possible, that these two items add up to 55,000. In this case, when Auroras are buying washing machine for 15,000, in this case again family 3 will be the Singh family who is buying AC and fridge, and the cost of AC and fridge can be 20,000 or 15,000, 20,000 or 35,000 in any order. In that case, again, they are purchasing the items for 55,000. That means if Singh family is spending the second highest amount, they must have spent 55,000 given in the option 3. So this was all about this set. Thank you to all of you.